Okay, we're finally recording, finally. It took us so long to finally record, but we're finally here with an episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I did say that I will be recording this game soon, and now it's the time. I'm still doing Adventure 2 as well, so that you guys know, but I will be editing that. This game...
If it sounds like people are getting killed, by the way, I just want to mention there are people...
Yeah, there are people doing stuff. So yeah, this game, don't judge it by its cover, because I have to put a warning at the start of the video to say that this game is not for those who are easily disturbed. So, don't be watching this if you're, you know, a fucking sap, basically. Long story short.
If I can sit through Midsummer, right, the fucking movie, I can sit through anything. That shit was weird, man.
Yeah. But I'll be once again joined by Will, as he's been in most of my videos now. Say hello, Will.
Yep. So hi guys.
I am with Mike, a Dairy Mite, long term C pal.
What?
And we've got Katie on mute, I believe. She wants to unmute herself. Say hi now.
No, okay, moving on.
Moving on then. So if you're curious, me, Will, and Katie all know this game. We know its death.
Yeah.
Mike has no clue what this game is. So
No, I work.
We're gonna surprise him with this. If you already know this game, don't put spoilers in the comments to me, please, because I wanna get like as blind as I can for this playthrough. But if you do want to see some videos that have spoilers in them, go check out my Doki Doki Facts video. But apart from that, let's get right in. New game. Please enter your name. This is the name you're gonna name yourself. I'll name myself my YouTube name. It actually isn't Casey, relax. It actually isn't Casey. So I'll just put my YouTube name, Blu Morpho, as my YouTube name. Let's do that.
Should have put Really Big Dick. I put that down for my name for one of my exams, actually.
Really? Just also with, like, it's kind of like a story of a game. So it's hey.
By the way, if you guys hear, like, a sound as if someone's pissing, no one's pissing, I broke my arm, so I have to, like, pour drinks into a cup.
Yep. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we are children, apparently. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself make it today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Relatable, though?
That sounds like me.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she gets... If she's going to chase me after me like this, blah blah blah, I much feel better off running away. It's like Amy all over again, fucking Sonic Adventure 2. I just sign idle in front of a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. And there's Sayori just running to me like a fucking weirdo. What was that face? Again, this game has a lot of kawaii faces as well.
No, that's just constipation.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's just a look when someone's pushing up shit.
So, Sayori overstepped again, apparently. But I caught you this time. And then there'd be talking. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Yeah, as you can tell, for some reason, this game is like a dating sim. So, you know, must be. You don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Sayori's like that, like. What's that word? What's the character? Like that annoying sister, you know what I mean? That's exactly she's like an annoying sibling or something like that.
Oh, I've got too many of those.
She reminds me more of like my actual sister. Make our way. Yeah, they do go to school.
I want you, mister, but you just want my sister.
As would you near the I was like sheets. What the fuck? The streets.
I think some of you guys have heard that song.
I have.
Oh.
The streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any.
Club Penguin. Let's go.
That's funny, right? That's actually me though in real life. I'm not actually interested in joining any clubs.
Club Penguin. Let's go.
Club Penguin all the way.
No, it's a club that I can get behind.
Same.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking either.
You know, look what Club Penguin's been shut down, guys. Should we make our own club?
We should.
I genuinely did that in my old high school.
Oh my god. That's not.
We used to slide down the bank on our stomachs and shit. It was quite fun.
You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Exactly. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I mean, am I wrong? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skill.
By anime, she meant hentai.
She meant that good old hentai. Your happiness is really important to me. But I die of the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world, really?
Oh, it's gonna get to the point she's just gonna flash her tits, just be like, oh, does this make you happy yet?
Oh, that's a bad sequence to get in my head right now. You trust me, right?
I'm way too high on painkillers for this shit.
That's the point, it's perfect. Alright. I'll get a few clubs to make you happy. No promises though. At least promise you me we'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Oh, fuck's sake, Sayori. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Why don't it let you choose your response? That would be funny as fuck.
It does. It does allow you to choose at that point.
Yeah, but it's like whatever. She's like, oh, at least let me, like, at least promise me you'll try. I'm just be like, straight up, nah, fam.
Fuck no. Oh yeah.
Nah, fam, I'm more.
More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind and at least a little bit, even if she just exaggerates everything inside her head. Okay. Okay, now we're actually in the school now. The school is organized as ever, and just before I knew it, after I pack up my things, I stared blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. That just sounds like me. That's...
Have any of you heard the song? It's a high school song, Holloway.
Oh, I've heard of it, yeah.
Right. Tell me what she's describing does not describe that entire song.
Fucking hell, you're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. When I was a little boy, my mama always told me to play hard.
Clubs.
But if I did not kiss a girl, my lips will go all moldy, you know?
Yeah. So you want to check out some clubs?
That's literally what she's basically saying. Like, you don't kiss a girl, your lips are gonna be moldy.
I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. What the? That's sick. And that's just the hentai club.
Yeah, anime club turns into the hentai club very fast.
I just imagine like people like acting out fight scenes in Dragon Ball Z or something like that. Imagine.
Did you know if it wasn't for Hitler, we wouldn't have tentacles?
Really?
I'm being genuinely serious, because when Hitler invaded Japan and shit, he banned porn, right?
Yeah.
Like human physical porn. So then the Japanese, they were like, well, let's make tentacle porn. That's not illegal. And then that's where it all originated from.
Fucking hell.
So if it wasn't for Hitler...
Jesus Christ. Speaking of his Sayori again. It was the covers in the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and I realize I'm the only one.
I know so many useless facts, it's quite funny.
Yeah. There's Katie gone. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you even wasted me time, I'm impressed. Joey's waiting for me, it's going to make you late your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, they could come to my club! Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to a club. Meanie, fuck's sake. Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Corey. Just to make this more entertaining, I want you to like do a random voice for Sayori.
I can't. I'm not good at voices.
Just read it in a different. No, well, you've got to read out Sayori's part.
No, fine then.
Oh,
I will do
fucking hell. Oh, I'm very cringe hard. You make me cringe faster than I'm cringe.
But you've got to do it in a random voice.
Oh fuck, here we go. No, I was never aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be evenless. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, you see, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And then Suki made cupcakes and everything.
Fucking laughter.
All you're missing right is alley-oop.
Alley-oop? Don't make promises you can't keep. Fucking hell. I can't tell if Sayori is really much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have this planned all this out. Out a long sign. Sign? I let out a long sign. I have a massive sign that says fuck you. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
You fat bitch, do you have any idea?
Yeah, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I gently
that's quite a good trade.
follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hey guys,
it's Nicole here.
Yeah. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Who's gonna do this, girl?
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet. Wait, it's me again. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Here's another one. I guess I'll do this one. Seriously, you bought.
Seriously, you brought a boy.
Mike's better. You take that one.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
And then there's girl 3. Mike, can you do this one, or do you want me to do this one?
Wait, why am I? No, why am I doing 3? Oh, what?
I'll do it then.
How well does Monica? Because I have myself and my in-head voice, so that's 2. Mike has 2, then we'll have 2. Boom, done deal.
Blu Morpho. What a nice surprise.
You don't even change your voice.
I'm trying.
He's
Okay.
trying, get him break.
Trying my best. Welcome to this club.
Eyes hesitate. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Fuck me.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Like, oh my god, the trick. Oh wait, I forgot what voice I did for her.
Natsuki, yeah. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, you recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who makes cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Don't ignore me, bitch.
Yeah, Sayori's like quiet for a year, then turns back towards the other girls. Will.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy.
Yeah, that's correct.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Oh yeah, we skip.
Don't say things like that.
Drop the bass!
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
Yeah, that's correct.
And it sounds like you already know who Monica is, Tavern. That's right. It's great to see you again, Blu Morpho.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically complete out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... So,
Wait, I know why you wanted me to look at this game. Corey, is there something we need to talk about, like your self-esteem?
nope, something different.
Come on, man. You shouldn't give yourself limits, man.
It's something a little bit different, Mike. So let's just say that. You too, Monica, hesitation again.
Sit down, BM.
BM? Let's go with that, I guess.
BM. We made room for you at the table. So
Because
you can sit next to
fucking
me or
empty.
Monica.
How would you need to make room?
That's true, there's only 4 of you.
That is very true. I'll get the cup. Okay.
Your chair's in a fucking closet, mate. They're gonna rip you.
Okay, now, Mike, relax. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get out, Mike.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I'm gonna know, that's staying in the video.
Wait, did I stay in?
That's staying in the video, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god, anyway.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
So how about I make some tea as well?
To be fair, I'm down for a cup of chow. The girls have a few desks arranged before the table. There's literally like tables for that. As Sayori mentioned, it's being widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
It sounds like they're trying to prepare you for a riddle. So you're sat next to the
Why is that gonna be
If they
like
give you one cupcake, if they give you one cupcake, you go anti-clockwise and you give your cupcake to someone else. You gain 3 more cupcakes and then go 4 feet in an anti-clockwise direction. Where will you end up? Like what? The
Still feel awkward and take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
What the fuck's that reaction? We played for like.
What's that smile?
Ooh! Oh.
Natsuki lifts the far off a tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes
I
decorated.
like how the middle character is that poor that she couldn't even afford her own bow, so she drew one in her hair.
Fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The rest of the drawer with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
No, well, it's so cute.
I can't imagine Sayori with that voice, to be honest.
Okay. I had no idea you were
that's
so
one
good
of-
at baking, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Mike.
Well, you know.
That laugh.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Fuck me. Out of context, sounds so wrong. I took the cupcake around best angle. Natsuki's quiet. I can help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me. I finally bite down and let she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you.
What? Why? What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
don't know what that is. Haven't I heard this song before? Oh, it's probably me in my head. Probably.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You, no. You. Dummy. Well,
it sounds like you're about to like shut down.
You.
Alright.
Sounds like it's about to go into like a remix or something.
Yeah. It's like that you wish duet, you could do so much, you could do anything. I give up Matsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down with a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, so that's me again. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Question mark?
I mean, not wrong. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
What's fucking worked? That's
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, that you know.
She was like fiddling with her hair, like she's playing like a fucking flute. Look at that.
She got a crush.
I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least still enjoy tea. I mean, that's me nowadays. Like,
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica is
I realized I just realized we really shouldn't be reading out the different characters. Dating, that means I'd have to be talking to Corey in a weird way.
Monica, that's true, but that's, at least this depends character perspective. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what made you enter the literature club?
I was forced to
Nothing.
tea.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells you I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't enjoyed many clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Oh, sorry.
I was waiting.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Yeah, with that chair in the closet. What the?
Mike.
Sorry, that chair really creeps me out. Okay.
Okay.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
That's what the chair is for.
Fucking hell. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you near a debate club last year?
Well, you know.
That didn't work out. I'm still a single bitch.
I will.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
How do you prepare for an event in a dating club?
True.
It's much better. Yeah.
Do you
much
all
rather
like, double
take
dates with each other? Like,
Yeah.
And make. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I read you.
And if I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Marco really is a great reader.
Yuri also
take my
knows the
character.
agreement. Then I'm surprised there ain't more people in the club yet. Must be really hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Yo, boys, I am gonna have to head off. And, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Talk to you guys later.
No props.
Okay.
That's why I was getting to a replacement. That's Kenya, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica's been working really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Morpho, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering of how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I mean,
Manga.
I'm not quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke out of thinking after seeing
I can imagine he threw like a wink in there as well. It's like that can change.
manga. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the teacup with her finger. I feel it's usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can also... What? I lost my previous to English. Is it... fuck. Deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you on a loop? Anyways, I've been reading lots of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. That's why I laughed there.
What?
I just be grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back!
Fine.
This is
Your
ridiculous.
cupcake. Your poems. Yeah. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Do I need to get a room? Like...
Sayori saws up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. Is she gonna give a massage? I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you get
So when do you want to end this anyway?
Yeah. I think we'll go around an hour. I think that's a good point, because these games like already
Okay.
storytelling. I think that's impressive. Oh, you share some time. Oh. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience? Or do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri quiz Leah Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Alright. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, BM?
Yeah.
Oh.
My parents are arguing, yay. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have a club to look at, and I used my trader 4. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
It's just sad. People, I'm defensive against girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? Yep, the little girls. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
yes, I'm so happy!
Sarah grabs her arm from me, jumping up and down. Hey, relax. You really escaped from woman. If we escaped from the club, I'll be super pissed. I'm not wrong.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment?
Yeah.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over me once more.
Blu Morpho, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Laughter. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up beside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Blu Morpho, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Dale and I never will come together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps have the chance to grow close to all these girls. Alright. I'll just make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
I think a funnier thing for this game would have been if the MC was so focused on literature they completely forgot about the girls.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That would be funny.
I guess I was writing a poem tonight. So this is the poem writing mechanic.
Oh yeah. This is the first actual game.
Yeah, so you gotta pick 20 words. And these words link to one of the 3 girls, Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori. So realistically, you could make a poem for one of the girls, or you can like make it even. That makes sense. So
Or you can just do whatever you want.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna target Yuri. So I wanna look for words that represent Yuri. So basically, we've got Giggle, we've got Precious, we've got Misfortune, Ocean, Child Essence. So you gotta pick one. I'm gonna pick Misfortune. As you'll see, when one character jumps, see how Sayori jumped? That means it was a word for Sayori. So I'll try to find words that are for Yuri. Ambient?
Chug.
Yep, that's Yuri. Explode? Yep, Yuri. Skipping, cheer, smile, despise. Despise? No. Determination? Yeah, Yuri. Heartbeat? That's Natsuki, never mind. Crimson, that's definitely Yuri. Tragedy sounds like too much like Sayori. Inferno, definitely. Yuri has mainly really fast like words, like powerful words. Whirlwind, yep. Anime is too much like Natsuki. Horror. Hurt, no.
Contamination, maybe?
Yep, Yuri, sweet. Adventure? That's Sayori, fuck.
I'm pretty sure fantasy would have been Yuri, but...
Yeah. Kawaii. No. Kitty's Natsuki. Got anyone to do. Let's do Vertigo. Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Disaster. Yep. Eternity. So death. Fuck, a Sayori.
Shit.
Preston Sayori. Melancholy. Yep. Massacre sounds like Yuri. Yep. Memories, memories? Fuck a Sayori. I feel bad for Natsuki. Natsuki's getting none of this.
It's always the accidental Sayori or Yuri.
Disoriented? Yep, Yuri.
And
After
maybe After Image.
Be one more.
And Starscape.
Yep, Yuri. So our poem is made mostly for Yuri. It's made mostly for Yuri.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Hi again, Blu Morpho. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I need to keep my word. Well, I'm back in Literature Club. I wasn't asked to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too much overwhelming for command to you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accused to it. Oh, come on, like you deserve a slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come in and just hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club.
Fucking hell. Ted's got your word out. Natsuki,
I mean, there were a lot of desks.
yeah.
Where she could hide it. So.
Natsuki finds himself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back to her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Blu Morpho always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah.
Yeah!
He also might busy work without me even asking because he's such a good friend.
Like, yeah,
Cooking.
exactly.
Cleaning my room. Okay.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is no messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That face.
Is that so?
Face. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous.
How come you and Blu Morpho can become good friends too?
Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. Sarah is making a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It made me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, we'll make a big deal if you're meant to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, is this the POM? It's a short read, so I should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How can this girl actually be so cute? Just gonna lie, despite me not reading much. I'll definitely read this. I'm interested to take the book. Phew. Well, if you read at your own pace, I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone said I expected Mara to kick off with some scheduled activities in this club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried by it in a book. I can't help but notice her extension. Fuck. Intense. Fuck me.
Expression.
Intense expression.
There we go.
Fucking hell. God damn it. This is going into a compilation. Fuck me. Why do I go into a literature club when I can't even speak? Like she was waiting for this chance. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from the reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book as she lent to me. More than that, it's even one of the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she must be looking at her. She seeks another glance to me and her eyes me for a split second. Then makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I murmured this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book it gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading this soon. Glad to hear. When it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans right over the back. The book is titled, yep, The Portrait of Markov. That book is very... It's very,
Markov.
very important for one of my factual videos. So yeah, The Portrait of Markov, I know the book off pretty well. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Again, this links to the factual video I'll make at some point. So if you've already know the game, you can watch that. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in a high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life's in danger, she needs this desperate tutor to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of the relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Jenny giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, like, I definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. But horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or have their own philosophy they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, this is getting boring, Yuri, they made out naive. Fucking me. What makes this more funny is me misreading. Yeah, what that says. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologise. I've lost interest in anything. I have.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard, MC.
Yeah, like, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like boats or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I'm saying something strange, and please stop me if I'm starting to talk too much. I really don't think you have to worry. That means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, it's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said I was looking forward to it. It really gets the book. I couldn't receive the book that I put on my bag. Is it fine that I sit here? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seemed a little apprehensive. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. I see. Alright. I opened the book and saw the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri meant by the reading in company. Or sure if I read. Maybe not distracting, but I feel it's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not looking at her own book. I glance over. Thus she's reading from my book instead. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. I mean, oh, fuck's sake, Yuri. I mean, you say it Yuri. Fuck.
Wrong one.
Wrong one. This should work, right? I slap my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Well, that's nice. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each read a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching, oh for fuck's sake. I feel like I'm reading like a 50 Shades of Grey. You know?
It is. It definitely feels like that. Except I know that nothing particularly bad's gonna. Well, not in this way.
This way, yeah. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, there's the first, image.
Oh, many. I assure you.
This image is actually very nice.
Yeah.
You take the left arm and hold the left side of the book, yeah? I just hit my right arm on the right hand side of the book. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides underneath the thumb after the flip to the side. I love this image too, it's really nice. Let me go to number 4, it's actually kind of distracting me. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I thought I was distracted for a second. That's okay. You know I was used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me, yeah, thanks.
God, the amount of innuendo is too much for me
Yuri
to handle right now.
writes to the page. It said she's finished the page before we spent turns by a violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. For fuck's sake. It legit feels like a fucking 50 Shades of Grey. The main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess we're blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. She'll do something wrong. So I can see you about everything. But it's kind of messed up so in your thing. Okay, now we're back. You remain silent for a moment. But Blue, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing what you okay. I didn't mean about everything. I don't even self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. What do you think all of a sudden? Oh, bitch, Monica.
And then here comes Monica to break up everything. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Ah. Euro exhales, spared from finishing a thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to it.
Ah, it's not. It's fine. You releases a hand from the book, caused to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess just more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. I guess I read more tonight. Be more fun to read after you pick up the bits, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Well.
I'm sorry. By the way, did you learn to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Zero Monaco visits to other poems. Zero reads on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral thing. On the other hand, Morica. Fuck's sake.
Morica?
I'm gonna need like a compilation at the
I
very end.
feel like this series is gonna show how bad you are at
Reading,
some
yeah.
bits.
Like, this is why I wanted to do this too. At the very end, I'm gonna make like a compilation of just like all the times I slur on words.
That's gonna be a long compilation, guys.
It is.
Can't wait for the 3-hour compilation at the end.
Legit. Rose Hills on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting. What the fuck's pristine? From where I sit.
Pristine is like really good, you know.
Like, yeah, clean, good, yeah.
Yeah.
I had prismarine, but pristine, okay. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Because obviously, what I showed to Yuri...
I mean, you made it specifically for her.
We
so.
made it for Yuri. Yuri's first appearance,
Especially
so let's just start with her.
for her.
I just appearance to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. Yuri didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So what kind of run experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I might go on the text. One sec, guys. Sorry, Yuri.
Imagine if, in the middle of showing her your poem, it's like, oh, sorry, I got that Yuri.
Yeah, I got a text. I have to quick text second.
Love Island Place, I got a text.
I got a text. Yuri trails off. And with a funny excuse. Basically, fingering words in the poem if, like, breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This series obviously wants to tell. It's that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writees. I don't know what I said, I probably said that wrong. And then being through... and having been through that myself, I don't know if that makes any sense, I kind of learned to pick up of them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. They tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. Both style expressiveness weakened. Once you find a train of thought, as if what the word is that? Demeanor? Sorry,
Demeanor.
her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not finding out building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. The magic step all comes to practice. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. She talk about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Rose apologizing to herself, to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her. Which itself was kind of funny. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Man, her handwriting's really sick. It's really good handwriting, actually. Ghost into the light. Dang. Oh, sorry. How is fucking fantastic? It's better than me. It's better than mine.
Definitely. Same.
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Oh my god, come on, stop screaming. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Actually, the story is about it's about a ghost soul. Really? Must totally missed the point. That's it after all. Remember that posts often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences at work. Through a simple story, I paint a picture. In this case, perhaps subject of poems only being symbolically compared to a ghost. For the past, and since we left with nothing. There's a lot of soul in there that way. I've even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so nah, if anything, I'll probably lean a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna end the video there because it's literally at an hour now. So, at the next part, we're going to show everyone else the poem, you know, and see their reactions.
Sounds fun.
So yeah, hopefully Mark will be on again so we can get his reaction, because
Hopefully.
obviously we need a blind person to go through this.
Yep.
But yeah, drop a like and subscribe as always. I'll be doing more Sonic Adventure 2, just gotta edit the parts together. So, expect these to be like 2 series put together. So if you did stick around, well done. I don't really do hour-long videos that much. So, yeah. Apart from that, it's been Blu Morpho. I'll see you in part 2.
Oh wait, I forgot. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that motherfucking bell.
There we go.
Okay.
And now I'll see you in part 2. Peace.